if you're gonna roll, if you're going for a hook in your roll, are you putting your index finger and your middle finger, and you put your middle finger and your ring finger?
Ring finger, middle finger.
Ring finger, middle finger,
Yeah.
right? Because you kind of want these two to spread out over the ball.
Yeah, so these two kind of out. Some people tuck the pinky. So
Oh.
there's a lot of different.
So you like get way into it with everybody's like special preference. Like even balls at the bowling alley will too. You have some where the hole is off to the left a little bit. So like, what's the advantage for that?
There's all kind of crazy different layouts. Like there's a guy that works for Brunswick that I know pretty well. Like his is basically like middle finger up here. This finger's all the way down here. It's called a Sargeester
Oh,
grip.
okay.
So it just gives him more lift on the ball is what he feels. So, it's just weird. Like everybody does something a little bit different. There's no one way to do it.
Right. That seems like something hard to like that you like. I want to try this one out. Like, where do I find this ball without ordering a ball like that?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, you're just ordering
It's just
balls,
like,
and they're expensive.
Yeah, I can't. How much is this like a regular bowling ball?
Regular bowling ball, like once you have it drilled, like right now you're looking at around $250.
$250.
Really solid bowlers are carrying 6 to 9 bowling balls. It's weird. It kind of
It's over $1,000 in bowling balls.
easily, but the big name guys, they're getting all their stuff for free. They're on staff.
Right.
Those guys carry like 30, 40 bowling balls. They'll go to a big tournament and they might have 20 bowling balls with them. So it's nuts. They'll have like 5 of the same bowling ball just drilled different.
Don't want it drilled this way, that way. I mean, yeah,
It's crazy.
Could be even depending on the shot or the maybe you got some sort of split that you want a different angle of the ball to go or what.
So basically what it is if you're not really into bowling, what happens is there's
obviously I'm a casual bowler. I like bowling. I think it's fun as hell, but I've never like gotten that into it to where I'm like going to perfect something.
Yeah, so they put oil out on the lane and you can completely change what the ball does by how you put the oil out on the lane. So
wow.
Typically like your easy house pattern is going to be around like 42 to 43 feet. There's patterns on the lane's 60 feet long. So there's like long patterns that are, 50 feet. So you might want a different ball for that. That's going to read the oil a little bit more. There's short patterns like 32 feet. So you want something that's going to get through the area that isn't oiled a little bit further down. So it's not, just all of a sudden taking off and hooking. It's a crazy game.
What's the regulation though, feet for like tournaments?
60.
60 has to be 60 feet. So that's like what you'd see on like ESPN and stuff when they have bowlers on there, 60 feet.
Yep. And so it's the same thing as your local bowling alley. You're bowling
they're all
on
60
the same,
feet.
Yeah, you're bowling on the same parameters of specs, but the oil is completely different. So when you watch those guys, and like people used to like, my high average ever was 234, and people are like, oh, why don't you bowl pro? Because they watch people on TV, shoot, in a tournament like 200 to 220 or something like that in a tough condition. They don't understand that my 234 and that like are so different. Like I'm gonna shoot 160 on that. It's tough. It's like a good comparison is like golf courses when I go play a little like short par 3 course or something like that,
right.
And I can shoot par or whatever, and you go out and something that's stretched out to 7,800 yards and the greens are rolling at 12 on the stimp meter. Like it's a whole different world.
It is a whole different world. Have you ever had the opportunity though to like bowl on a professional?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, well,
humbling,
very
humbling.
You're like, guys, you don't know.
Yeah.
Like I've tried it.
Yeah, it's insane. Like
so you went to throw like your hook and then it just, how many gutters did you get? Right before you got used to the way the oil was.
Oh yeah, there's definitely times. Like the first time that I really did it, I was like, whatever. Like it can't be that much different. And go out there, and yeah, I threw it out, and I was like, this can be a good ball, and just keeps going in the gutter. I'm like, what the hell just happened here? I had
So you got to put way more spin on it, basically.
yeah, so I'm like a 200 something average bowler at this point, and this is pretty early on in my like serious bowling after being young and whatnot.
Right.
Like back into it, like I'm pretty good. So we go out to this tournament, and I'm averaging 200 something, and I didn't even shoot 400 for series, which means I averaged like 130 something a game. I was, oh my god, like I didn't even want to talk to anybody. Like
was everybody
told me,
was this
everybody told me like, oh man, it's so hard. Like you're not ready for this. And I'm like, nah, I got this, and then go out and it's like, nah, I ain't got this.